Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. We are back with another interesting video which is about top 5 oldest cars in the world. Before starting this video, please hit the bell icon to stay tuned. Now let's start our today's video. If we talk about the oldest car in the world, our shadow will definitely be on the Ford Model T. That is understandable. The article of the car has entered into the history of cars taught in schools in the United States. The birth of the Ford Model T is one of Henry Ford's contributions to mass production cars. But, if we talk more deeply about the oldest cars in the world, then the Ford Model T will go to the bottom of the list of the oldest cars in the world. The reason why the oldest car in the world is not fueled by gasoline, but steam power. The oldest gasoline-powered car was not built until 1885, when Carl Benz produced the Benz patent motorwagen. Finally, diesel and gasoline engines proved easier to mass produce. The machine also proves to be more predictable, reliable, and can be operated economically. The cheat sheet page has released the 5 oldest cars in the world. Number 5. Daimler Mybach Stahlradwagen. The Stahlradwagen, steel-wheeled car, was made by Gottlieb Daimler with the help of his lifelong business partner Wilhelm Maybach in 1889. This was their first official automobile that did not involve adapting a horse-drawn carriage with their engine. In 1886, Daimler and Maybach put their engine in a stagecoach, but this is not considered an automobile as they adapted a horse-drawn carriage from another manufacturer. Although Daimler and Maybach were unable to produce their new automobile in Germany, it was licensed for manufacturing in France. As a result, Daimler and Maybach debuted the Stahlradwagen at the Paris exhibition in October 1889. The following year, Daimler and Maybach established Daimler Motorengesellschaft (DMG) to sell their engines. They sold their first car in 1892. Number 4. La Marquise. The La Marquise is one of the oldest cars in the world. Built in 1884 by 3 French citizens, namely de Dion, Bouton and Trépardoux. The car is a quadricycle prototype named La Marquise, the mother's name of de Dion. In 1887, the Count of Dion drove La Marquise in an exhibit and once mentioned that the car was the world's first racing car, although at that time no other cars were on display. La Marquise can be débessoute up to 16 miles per hour or about 25.7 kilometers per hour. Number 3. Grenville steam carriage. In 1875, Robert Neville Grenville of Butley, Glastonbury, Somerset, England, began to design his steam train. In that era, the majority of cars were handmade, i.e., made by hand, and operating costs were fairly expensive. Grenville trains are more like locomotives than cars, but the capacity of passengers is limited to 7 passengers. In addition, one passenger has a duty to feed the steam engine in order to maintain speed. Number 2. Hancock Omnibus. The Enterprise Steam Omnibus was invented by Walter Hancock sometime around 1832. It was the first commercially manufactured steam-powered car in the world. The passenger bus was built for the London and Paddington Steam Carriage Company, and regular service between London Wall and Paddington via Islington began in 1833. Because of this, the Enterprise Steam Omnibus is the world's first steam carriage service. The Enterprise required 3 people to operate it. The driver sat at the front to steer via a steering wheel, which was unusual for the time. Early vehicles had tillers. Number 1. Durofardier. The Durofardier is the first self-propelled vehicle to transport humans. The first car in the world was the result of innovation from engineers in the French army of Nicolas Joseph Cugnot. Durofardier's problem as the world's first, self-propelled, is debatable. The reason was that in 1672, Ferdinand Verbiest had already introduced the design of steam-powered cars, but because the dimensions were too small and did not have enough space for the rider, it was impossible to build. So this was our video today. What is your opinion about this video? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, never forget to subscribe our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching.